Hey everyone, Austin here from Currie Motors Ford of Frankfort, and right behind me is a 2023 Heritage Bronco. You can see that white roof there. That is the iconic Heritage look. I like the inside. I like the white. I like the plaid. It's a pretty neat concept, so let's take a look at this. Kicking it off with the exterior of this Heritage 2023 Bronco. It is a four-door and it looks neat. I love the retro throwback, hence the Heritage name. You get the simplified Bronco logo here with this really nice retro logo all the way down the side. The white with azure gray color and this really nice white hardtop painted roof. I like the white roof. I think this should be available in every Bronco, not just the Heritage, because it looks neat, and I think this would be cool to throw on my wild track and things like that. You have those white Steelies down there wrapped with this giant Goodyear tire. It is one of those mountain terrain, mud, everything off-road tires, but it doesn't drive like the normal off-road tires that you're used to, where it's loud and uncomfortable and bumpy. It's a really smooth drive, great engineering by Ford to make these tires feel so great on everyday roads. Bumping around to the front here, you're going to continue that white and red along the front with this Heritage grille. You got Ford in red, really stands out around that white grille. The grille I think looks really neat, especially with these lights at night. Right below there, you do have two tow hitches and you have your fog lights. Up here on the hood, you are going to have these holders here. Now these are for straps that'll go right up to your accessory ready spot on the roof. That'll protect your windshield and your hood from tree branches, but they're also used as trail sights. And what's nice about that is if you're going on somewhere and you got a cliff to your left, cliff to your right, cliff on both sides, who knows? This will tell you where the trail is and where you won't go to drive off the road. So they're very multifaceted, and I really do like the simplicity of them, but how many different things you can do with them. Now, something I love about the Broncos, and I talk about all the time, is these mirrors. The mirrors are attached to the hood. So when you take the doors off, you take the tops off, you don't have to get secondary mirrors. Mirrors are here on the car at all times. The doors do all come off, as this is one of the big Broncos. You could take off all the doors. You could take off the roof. You could just take off the roof, just take off the doors. And now as we come around the back, you are going to have your backup camera right here popping out of that spare tire. A lot of people I see online are asking, where's the spare tire on the Broncos? Well, it's the same place you find them on Jeeps. Just look at the back of your vehicle and they are right here. Now, when we open this up, you're going to have a ton of storage space in this trunk area. It's a lot of space to store whatever you want. I mean, you could store the doors back here. You could store those front roof panels if you wanted to, but you could really put a lot of stuff back here. Now, what's nice when you do take off this hard top, you are going to want to disconnect the windshield wiper and the windshield wiper sprayer. So you'd unhook them from here and hook them to their designated areas right there on the back. Now, there is over 500 different accessories for this vehicle, probably a lot more at this point, but everything that has an accessory available will say accessory ready on it. All of the bolts on the vehicle can be taken out with the Ford equipped kit that comes in your glove box, and that will just have the right equipment to take off anything and everything on this vehicle. Now, there are little hidden gems around here. They don't have the Sasquatch up there like they would on the base with the Sasquatch package, and they don't have the Sasquatch on anything else besides that base and on the Heritage. You got your little Sasquatch down there, talking about those giant wheels, the Sasquatch package that's on the vehicle. Now, let's check out this back seat here. You are going to have these really neat plaid interior seats. And I really do like this. You can see on the back of the driver's seat here, this color combo is neat with the color of the car on the outside. It all goes together very, very well. Back here, you are going to have access to your windows, and you are also going to have access to your plugins for USB and your 110 volt. Now, these seats do fold down, giving you a full storage space if you needed them from the trunk there. Now, as far as getting into the vehicle, you will have your key fob. You'll be able to lock the vehicle from the handle. You'll be able to use your key, And as always, you do have that free Ford Pass that allows you to unlock, lock, auto start the car from anywhere in the world. So let's take a look on the inside of this. So here on the inside of this new 2023 Bronco Heritage, just check out how cool this is. The colors all the way across the dash, that white, that red. I love the white dash. That looks so cool with the white roof. I mean, it's different. It's new. For you Star Wars fans, this is a stormtrooper right here. For anyone else who doesn't know what I'm talking about, it just looks really cool and I like it. Jumping into everything on the inside here. Starting left to right, like always, we do have this awesome grab handle here. Now, this is good for getting into the vehicle if you're, height challenged. But when you're driving and you're about to hit a huge bump, don't grab onto it. Hang on both hands on the steering wheel. That's why there's grab handles for the passenger. You have this here. Pretty much, this is just here to use to get into the vehicle. Now, we're looking across here. You got your Bronco on the steering wheel. You can control all of the screen up there just by a couple touches of a button here. Switch everything over. Now, I do love this off-road, and we zoom in a little bit. It'll show you the angles that you're at. So as we turn the steering wheel, you can see the angles have changed. We're at 18 degrees. It is pretty neat when you do all of that. Now, zoomed back out, we're going to scoot over here into the middle. I've already pointed out this awesome white color here. But up front, we can lock the axles. We can do a one-tire lock, so you can do those 360, 180-degree turns. You have your traction control and your emergency flashers. Right in front of that, you are going to have a little spot. You can plug in that camera. You can put your GoPro up there and get all that awesome off-road footage that you want. I love up here, though, it's a flat platform in front of the driver, so you could put things up here, whatever you need. If you do have camera equipment, it could all be set up there going off-road. If you're on a road trip, you can put things up there. I really do love all of the storage space right up front there. Now, swinging down, it is all touchscreen here. You are going to have the Sync 4 system allowing you to just automatically sync your phone right to here using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Moving down a little bit, you are going to have your heated seats, all of your manual controls for the screen if you don't want to do all the touchscreen stuff. Right down here, you do have your dual temperature, so you can be 64 on this side, or you could be low on that side, or you can be 72, however you're feeling at the time, or you can tap dual and it goes back to the same on both sides. Scooting down, you are going to have your little placard right here. We have some USB plugins down there. We have that grab handle here for the passenger in case you get a little crazy while driving. You can have your gear shifter here. Now, we do have our GOAT modes right here. So let's jump back up here and zoom in and take a look at all these GOAT modes. So as we scroll across, you have normal, eco, sport, slippery, mud, rut, and sand. Each of those are going to change your four-wheel drive settings, your traction control settings, and some of the features such as locking certain things, just to get you in whatever situation you're in and make it the best driving experience. We do have all of our windows right here. Bam, 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 bam. Right there. They're all auto windows from up here, so it's just a one touch and that window will go down. Now, you can lock those rear windows and you can use your buttons here to adjust your exterior mirrors. Now, these seats, as you saw in the back, they're a nice plaid. This is the Heritage Edition. I do think they look really neat, but I can't get over this front with this white and the red. It looks great. Now, jumping right above our heads, we do have that hard top like you saw outside. We do have our 6 auxiliary switches. They are pre-wired for all of the accessories you want to add. You want to put lights, speakers, underglow, whatever you want, everything will be pre-wired here, and it just makes life a whole lot easier and a whole lot cheaper to have these pre-wired. So this Bronco Heritage is not going to last long. I mean, they're unique. They're very hard to find, impossible to order last year. So right now we have it here. This is available at Currie Motorsport of Frankfort. If you're in the market for a unique Bronco, something that'll literally do whatever you want it to do and look great and drive great every day, this is your vehicle. As the Starks would say, winter is coming and you're going to need something that'll get you through every single day. This is that vehicle. If you don't want to stay around for winter, this is a perfect beach vehicle. Take this anywhere, any weather, anything that you have to go through, have to go over, have to deal with, this is the vehicle for you. Come check it out here at Currie Motorsport of Frankfort.